So I kind of wanted to bring you here just to show you the killers we could have gotten to fawn over.
Oh yeah, they were on the other island.
Yeah, but we have Trapper. He's good. What would you rate him? Like a 10?
I don't know, maybe like a 7.
Yeah. We need to know his personality. Then we got Wraith, who's also someone we get to fawn over.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't get Billy. Kind of sad we don't get Billy. Look at this stud.
Yeah, he could be holding like a little stuffed pig.
Exactly. Look at him. He's a lovely fella. He's an eligible bachelor.
Is he eligible?
I mean, he doesn't have parents anymore.
It doesn't mean anything.
True. We have Nurse, who I promise you is eligible.
Okay.
Because, her husband died.
Same. Wait.
Wait, what?
What?
Then we got Huntress that we can fawn over.
Of course. The beauty herself.
Lovely lady. Lovely.
I'll hit it.
We want him without his shirt.
Yeah?
Yes. Shirtless Myers for life.
Okay.
He's got rockin' abs under there. We know it.
Okay.
Then we got Hagatha.
Yeah.
She's lovely. She is a lovely lady. Come on.
Well, I mean, maybe I would if she'd give me the time of day.
Well, look at her. She's got the shinies.
She's too. She's too, you know, high class.
She'll hiss in your ear during bedtime.
She's too high class to even glance my way.
God damn it, you said that right. She did that pose. I respect it. Then we got the doctor. He has a PhD.
But that's just all for one.
Oh, sorry. I have him in the wrong skin.
That's literally just all for one from Full. Okay, there we go. Now he's got eyes.
There we go. Now he's a PhD wielding fisherman.
Okay.
Come on, you go for that.
I might. Depends on the day.
Then we got Bubba.
Of course.
He's a man that can cook.
Looks like it.
I mean, he's a good guy on the inside.
He's alright on the outside, too.
Yeah, you just have to get him to take off his mask and open himself up for you.
Yeah.
Then we got the Nightmare. We don't say anything about the Nightmare. Because they went off of the remake, in which case he is a very awful, awful person.
Sorry, I was busy not saying anything about him because you told me not to.
Good. Then we have the pig.
Yeah, I'd hit that.
Yeah, she's lovely. I mean, you boop the snoot. It's a law.
Yeah, of course.
Plus, she's into the kinky stuff.
Yeah, she's got her sex mask.
Exactly. Then we have Clown.
That's just you at Halloween.
Oh, bite me.
Okay.
Then we got another person that we actually get a fawn over.
My bae. There she is. Look at that skirt.
Lovely.
Isn't she lovely?
And then we have Hunk.
I hate it.
It's literally Hunk.
Yep.
Then we have the Plague, which I am surprised didn't make it in the game.
Which plague is she?
Yes.
Okay.
She's
Is she
even
like plague of toads or like locusts or what we got going on here?
more of just Plague. She pukes on people.
Okay, okay.
She's missing a toe.
You know, I need a full toad woman to really.
I mean, she'll love you. You'll
Yeah,
it's just gonna
yeah,
be
but
gross.
she can't. I need a girl that can love me with her toes, if you know what I'm saying.
And we're moving on. Yes, please.
All right.
Then we have Demogorgon. He's already been loved.
Isn't he back? He's back now, right? Or he's coming
Nope.
back or something?
It's rumored that he'll come back. Like, it's almost guaranteed at this point, but yeah, he's not back yet.
I see.
But
So you can basically go around, show him off, and people be like, why can't I get him?
Kinda, yeah. And as you can see, he's already been loved.
Yeah, of course.
Then we have Attack on Titan.
Hey, move on.
Why? I love this song!
Move on.
I'm actually really enjoying this song.
Move on!
Then we have Foxy Grandpa.
Grandpa? He ain't got kids no more.
Yeah, he lost his leg.
In which war?
The Country War.
How many men he killed?
Well, I think he only kills like 4. Like, his whole deal is that his harpoon gun is made to where he shoots it at outlaws in non-vital places, as if that's going to do any different. See, he thinks it's funny.
Me too.
He'll laugh at your jokes.
That's good. That's good.
And I mean, he has experience.
And what?
He's a grandpa.
Grandpa experience is not the same as normal experience.
You say that.
Get that grandpa experience.
And then we got P-Head.
What? He needs a skin where he's in a dress.
You wanna know what the worst part is?
What?
They nerfed his ass.
Oh.
He used to have a juicy booty, but they got rid of it.
Of course they did.
He had the geometry for that ass.
The geometry. Is that because his head's a pyramid?
You know, I used to argue if his head actually was a pyramid because of like all the sides, but there's more than just triangular pyramid.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, here we have the Blight.
Okay. All right.
He likes flowers.
What'd that face do?
He likes flowers.
All right, continue.
Here we have twins.
Which one's Danny DeVito?
Well, I think you know. You could take
Which
a
one's-
wild guess.
Which one's Danny DeVito and which one's Arnold?
I would say the short one is Danny.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can imagine that little guy just popping out, trash man.
Just naked out of a couch.
Yeah. Man, now that you make him sound like Danny DeVito, heck yeah, that's a pet. That's a smash.
That's a pet. That's a smash.
It's twins.
Continue.
They're twins.
Continue.
Oh, gladly.
Oh no.
Hey, bae.
Is that the Devil May Cry?
No, that's not Dante featured on Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne starring Dante from Devil May Cry.
So that's not the one and only Devil May Cry.
Nope. Even hotter.
That's sad. I'm sad now.
I'm not.
Let's continue.
Here we have Nemesis.
Now that's a guy who knows what to do with his tentacles.
You're not wrong. You are very not wrong.
Continue.
See?
Yeah.
Here we got Pinhead. Oh, wait, sorry. That's Chatterer.
I have such sights to show you.
What's he chattering about?
Whatever he wants.
So Pinhead is, if you ever have a night where you're just really aching, he's ready to help you out with the acupuncture.
I mean, you do know Hellraiser, right?
Yeah, that's him, John Hellraiser.
Like, they actually get off to causing pain.
Yeah, it's and he'll help you with acupuncture. And then he'll get off.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, you touch his box and he came.
Anyway, continue.
Here we have the artist.
Now, is this the artist formerly known as Prince?
No.
Is this the Purple Rain himself?
Well, first off, that's a woman.
Yeah, so is Prince.
No, that'd be Princess.
Just continue.
Aw, you don't want to hear her overly tragic story that makes her less of a character because of how tragic it is?
No.
She makes
gotta
birds. She likes
we gotta
birds.
We gotta get through this so we can get back to the dates.
Fine. Here we have the Onryo.
There she be. Samara herself.
Yep.
What? Well, how did she get out of Guilty Gear?
She's got to do something with that hair.
She, I guess it's good they finally put her in the game since I don't think she's been in a Guilty Gear since Accent Core.
You are such a weeb.
Anyway, what about Vagina Face?
Oh, the dredge? There comes the boy.
There he is! Here he comes! The boy!
I actually really love the dredge.
Yeah?
They have respect of the shiny stuff, and they know how to get into people.
Alright.
I mean, come on. He's clearly the Dark Souls of Dead by Daylight. Oh, hi, Horace. Maurice, sorry.
Get off your high horse and let's take a look at Albert.
Gladly.
Let's
Hey, honey.
I'm home.
Oh my god, yes.
You should put you should put like the meme sunglasses on him.
Oh, for God, the deal with it glasses.
Yeah.
You know someone's made a mod for that in one of the Resident Evil games.
Give him a cigar.
Ah, he thinks it's funny. He likes it.
He wants the cigar. He's excited.
I like to smoke.
Smoke.
Oh, God, this is an 11, baby. Hell yeah.
All right, anyway.
Oh, here comes the Ouroboros to say hello.
Get over here.
Okay, so one more thing I need to show is, you were wondering who Felix was?
The cat?
No, too old. Too old.
Ah.
So, where is he at? I hardly ever play him. Here's Felix.
Okay.
We ate him.
Sure, why not?
And yeah. So anyway, back to finding a date. Okay, well, after seeing the bachelors we could have had but wandered over to the other island, let's continue to finding love in our own way. Poor
I can love
performance
my
indeed.
own way.
You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth.
Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do.
Where's your third eye?
My ass.
Never mind.
Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me that we're all truly insignificant, and the only thing worth pursuing is revenge.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else?
You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question.
Well, it's a simple question. And it comes from the heart. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
That's the place to start.
Ah.
And hey,
Hey!
how could anyone not feel small and alone in the face? Okay, of such massive nothingness.
Oh my. That's what I call my dick. Actually, you know what? I don't think you should call it your massive nothingness.
I bet you want my massive nothingness.
Like, how would you respond to that? Is that a yes or a no? Well, I guess I'll be honest with myself. I've always been alone. Maybe it's Spirit's words. Maybe it's the ocean. Or maybe it has always been this way. Standing here, you realize. But you suddenly feel connected to Spirit's words. I may not remember much about my life before, but there's one thing I know to be true. I've always been alone. And I always will be alone. Okay, you can stop getting real! Spirit has turned from looking at the ocean and is looking directly at you now. It's a funny idea, isn't it? Being alone? Isn't it funny? Just being alone all your life?
Together?
I'm sorry?
It's the best we could hope for.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's too much to hope for. Maybe it's impossible to pretend we know anything. Is that just arrogance?
Girl, you talking a lot of words that make no sense in this current situation.
Ugh, I was so dumb, so busy trying to please everyone and be the perfect student, the perfect employee, the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself. And now, I'm all I've got.
You're basically getting her lore here.
Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but
Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues.
there's a dragon that lives inside of me. There's 3 dragons inside of me.
God damn it!
I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid.
You're not stupid. That sounds badass.
Right? But I didn't let it out. And then I, chop chop. And now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast.
Hot.
But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger?
Well, what's inside you?
Nothing but darkness.
Okay,
I'm Batman.
Did someone say Batman?
Get out of here, Trapper.
Okay, back in the ocean. I'd kill to have a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside me at all, just darkness. Never-ending darkness. And here I thought Spirit was the biggest goth on the island until you arrived.
Perhaps I could light a torch and search through that darkness.
Hot? Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has propped up on this strange island. Oh, god damn it, not you two! Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in their air above their heads.
Oh my gosh, I forgot these voices.
It's very important that we stick to the itinerary.
And attend each event as scheduled.
Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities.
That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late.
Playing sick? No, I was... No time for excuses!
Well, there is. But that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting.
Girl, if you have to schedule in flirting, that's already a red flag. Go, 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 go! God, that really is my Krillin voice, isn't it?
Yes.
Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular.
Only you. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule.
God, reminds me of one of my old jobs that I quit in about a week because they just like, you make one mistake and they say, we're not gonna blame anyone in particular, and then they say your name straight out. It's like, what the hell? Thanks for pinning the target on me, jackass. That means we're behind on time for evening activities.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story.
My life. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group. That never goes well.
Is the Wraith doing a JoJo pose?
Maybe. I gotta be careful with the Huntress. I actually hurt my voice last time.
Oh, for God's sakes. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out.
Ooh.
Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule? Even once?
Girl, you were there! Damn it, Donald! If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia! Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. Who the hell is Donald and Cynthia?
Fuck if I know. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about.
That's not true. Kinda.
I also love biscuits.
Oh,
No.
he's talking about these two.
Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so...
Tuggin? Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it. That's a name.
Damn right it is! Please pick someone quickly so that tropical vacation doesn't turn to a bloodbath. Gee,
Bloodbath.
I wonder who you want.
I wonder.
Where's Trickster? I want Trickster. He
Nope,
hasn't
you don't
returned the
get
calls. He hasn't returned the calls.
He's New Game Plus only, baby.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know. I'm just...
I choose you, Spirit.
Spirit!
Whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with that catchphrase, will you? Oh! Wow, that's actually what they were going with.
Spirit, spirit.
Really? You want to hear from me?
Spirit, Spirit.
Spirit, spirit.
Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire.
Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories.
Ha ha! She's dead.
I don't get it.
I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled the guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands.
Shut up, Kip.
Talk about bullshit stories.
If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and...
Huntress's eyes goes red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not.
Ahem. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, and so I'm going to tell my story.
Oh, hello.
I call it The Prisoner's Kiss.
I'm engaged.
A Chuck Tingle.
No! You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn with a big butt. Nobody offered you popcorn with a big butt.
It was a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator, was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. crowds had begun to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy street market, had appeared a giant box, strange, alien in its appearance, and massive in size.
Hell yeah, XCOM!
No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? It's such a strange and busy area. How could something like this just appear? A mystery. It was it was as if conjured by magic.
Learn to enunciate your vowels!
I tapped 2 islands. Wait, but this
What?
was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was tapped inside. More magic.
Okay. Spirit pauses her story to look from face to face of each audience member. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element.
Her Honda element? Feeling irrelevant? Help me! Cried someone in the box. It was a man. Terrified, trapped, imprisoned. His voice trembling. By now, it was as if every detective in the city was there, looking the strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make any sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams.
It's an egg!
It was completely solid and most too heavy to move by hand. Much too heavy. Solid, that is.
Giggity.
Except for a single small slit.
Giggity.
Just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside.
Fucking giggity.
I don't know what happened. I woke up and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me, cried the man, as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations, Detective Hada confronted the man. She used her training to calm him, and by the time the other investigators... by time for the other investigator... What? She used her training to calm him, and by time for the other investigators... That sentence makes no sense to me.
She used her training to calm him down and buy time for the other investigators.
Buy time! Wow. I read it as and buy time, not buy time for some reason. Wow. I'm so tired. I haven't gotten my COVID booster shot yet today. Anyway, however, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety. As the night dragged on with no progress, opening the box. And as the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddled on the ground. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help.
Mood.
But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. Don't let me die in here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instructed Detective Hada. You're not alone. I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in the tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence at the hopelessness of the moment. Promise? Asked the man. Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised. I do. A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any of the other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and backed away, it didn't scare Detective Hara, for she knew he would return. And he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in this horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, Promise that I'm not alone! Yes, she promised. I do. And they got married.
In the box.
And pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box, without truly knowing why, Detective Hara leaned forward and placed her own lips up to the opening, letting her breath creep into a strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in the soft touch. Thank you, said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. Get back! Yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself inside. In and out, slowly. Sorry. Thrusting himself between Detective Hara and the box, breaking a silence that would soon be filled by him. By a cacophony.
Save it for
of
the
whirring
Patreon!
gears and clicking latches, a symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered, as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hara gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashed in the puddle of rain. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing as she swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There, in the corner of the box, was a pile of pieces,
Hot.
like parts of a doll, almost pulled apart. Or perhaps that's just how Detective Hara had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, clearly severed and placed in a neat little pile. And atop that pile, a head, cold, pale, eyes open, palms sweaty, lips an icy blue.
Bomb spaghetti! Spirit stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless. Ha! Her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking into the fire or up at the sky. Anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her. You who initiated his harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. Seriously, what was that about the box earlier? Like, anyway, she really went into great detail when it came to describing that. Wait, what?
Sorry, that was the cop.
When it came to describing that kiss, too much detail, and now no one is sure how to act. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. Why is it our fault? This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something! You stand up and clap once, then after the beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Ray stands next to you and claps. No one else does. Spirit floats off as the clapping slows to a halt, which happens almost immediately because it was slow to begin with. At least Wraith has our back.
Yeah.
Usually, they're much more disturbing. More disturbing than that? No. You don't regret picking Spirit to tell the story for tonight, but you have to admit to yourself that even on the strangest day of your life so far that you can remember, at least you still weren't prepared for that. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed.
Right.
Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because hello! And he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer, and I guarantee you'd get it in a second, hon.
Sure you're straight?
Yes, I am. God, you can make a steak so rare on those abs. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special for those in charge of this island. Don't you want to hear? I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines.
Okay.
No one can give you what I can. I can promise you that, good sir. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Return my calls? Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches. Ah. What's our time looking at?
Well, I think we've pretty much hit the time for the episode, and I've got to go get my COVID booster shot.
Well, all
Here.
right. I guess I'll just sit alone, thinking of the trickster that will never be.
I've got some ideas for some art that I might need to draw now.
Oh no. I'm
Anyway.
scared.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Hooked on You. We hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to gently caress that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Maybe leave a comment and tell us how much you think Fiend should admit he's gay for the trickster.
God damn it!
And next time we'll continue on with more of this adventure.
Did you tell them to smash the like button?
Shut up, Trapper.
Oh,
Shh. Have a good one.
back in the ocean.
Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.